Okay, welcome back. Last time we started up the Undersea Ruins, and I spent most of the episode trying to find my way into the treasure room. I mean, I ended up cutting out a fair bit of it as well, mostly just for general convenience purposes. But today we're going to be finishing the Undersea Ruins, and hopefully we can do this without too much hassle. But I do remember there's one very annoying puzzle coming up. Also, 10 out of 10, good job, past me. I say past me, it's been like 5 minutes since I recorded the last episode. But basically, I went up the stairs on the left side and said, oh, well, there's nothing here. I guess it must have been the stuff on the right side. No, I just hadn't paid attention and just didn't see, whatchamacallit. I just didn't see the staircase on the left side. But yeah, basically, I remember that there is one little bit here. One little bit that I'm kind of dreading, because I'm going to be running back and forth quite a bit, I think. So, hopefully we can do it without too much hassle, but we are going to be doing a fair bit of trial and error here. So, bear with me on this. Bear with me on this, because it'll probably annoy you as much as it's going to annoy me. Which will probably be quite a bit, because, oh boy, do I love puzzles where it's like, yeah. Nah. I'm sure just got unknown ability on that. That was fast! Like, Indra isn't even maxed out. Okay. Cool, I guess, but that's weird. But yeah, so, okay, there's stairs down there. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, there was a hole in that wall, so let's follow the hole in the wall and see where that leads us. And by that I mean, I remember where it leads me, and it leads to a very annoying puzzle that I'm bad at. But we're gonna do the puzzle anyway. I'm off to a great start. Now would also be a great time for me to have anything that can keep enemies away, but apparently I don't, so I should try to see if I can get a good persona that learns Estume or something, because this is gonna take a while. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. If I fall through the floor like 3 times, I'll just make a cut to when I eventually get the successful run, because I may be here all day otherwise. And I say that in a kind of joking tone, but no, I think the last time I did this, or maybe it was the time before, I ended up just save stating before I took each step, because it's a pain, it's not fun. Like, these types of puzzles aren't fun. And it's just like, hey, you made one mistake, go back 5 minutes. It's like, that isn't fun game design. I don't think anyone would agree. I don't think anyone would say that that is particularly fun game design. Anyway, we continue to just wipe out all these guys, and then we get to the boss at the end of this. Now, I'm pretty sure that this puzzle I'm doing and complaining about, I'm relatively certain that it's completely optional. Okay, so I think go in here and then up 3. It was up 2. Well, okay. Am I stuck? For a second I thought I was stuck. Okay. If I fall through one more time, I'll just start save stating for it, because I don't want this to be the entire episode, you know? Actually, you know what? No, it'll be fine, because I have another thing to ramble about. So, you may recall in one of last week's episodes, was I basically said, hey, it's the start of October, so, started, planning my horror movies, my horror games and stuff. Yeah, I immediately fell off doing that. And I haven't gotten around to watching another horror movie since, so, yeah, I'm not doing too well at it. I will say, however, for many years I've said, okay, I'm finally gonna play it. Today, well, I say today, on sometime last week by this point, I finally decided, okay, enough is enough. I'm playing Silent Hill 2. So I started playing Silent Hill 2, just the original version, the original PS2 version. And I don't know how far through the game I am. I want to say I'm probably like, maybe a bit over a third. I would say, if I had to guess, I'd say I'm probably somewhere between like a third and halfway. I'm up to the hospital. Like, I'm in the hospital, I've just... I'm at the hospital. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna save state for it. But yeah, I'm at the hospital bit. I have just found Laura and had to do a boss fight. And basically after that, the hospital turned into like the nightmare version, and that was where I last saved. Like, I got into there, found the shotgun shells on the floor, and saved my game. That was where I stopped playing yesterday. So I'm looking forward to playing more Silent Hill 2 today. And I will probably finish it probably sometime this week. I am recording this episode on Wednesday, October the 8th. So this episode is being recorded on Wednesday, October the 8th. My next recording session will probably be a little bit after this. So yeah, I'm probably going to have the game finished by my next recording session. Okay, I'm just going to quickly save state, so I'll just be a second. Okay, I don't really like save stating in my play. I don't really like having to save state, but it's going to be such a pain for me otherwise. Like, I don't want to have to run back and do this like 30 or 40 times. So I'm willing to compromise with myself on this. Because you know what? Ultimately, I think it is probably better for everyone that, hey, I don't need to worry about this too much. So I go up here, along, now I go up, and along, and up. I'm sure that there's probably, like, an actual way to figure it out. Oh, that isn't just trial and error, but hell if I know it. I was so close. I nearly had it. I say that was like the halfway point. But still, okay, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna make a quick cut while I reload the save state. Okay, so it was... Okay, so, for the rest of the episode, anytime I get into an encounter, it will do that. It'll kind of like show kind of what the screen was, and then kind of... Set it up again. You know what, I'll just go from here. So yeah, anytime I get into an encounter, it'll like show pretty much the frame from the save state as it goes into the transition. I don't know why it does that. I think it's a bug with the emulator, but I have no idea why it does it, but hey, it looks kind of cool. But yeah, apologies for it maybe looking a little bit strange visually. And hopefully we can get through this without too much more hassle, because... And... this puzzle kind of sucks. So, in addition to playing Silent Hill 2, after a few months of not really playing, I basically just dragged myself back into playing Dead by Daylight. I pretty much stopped playing... I think I stopped playing about a week into the anniversary. So Springtrap had pretty much just come out, and I believe, like, careful. And after that, there was all the Walking Dead stuff, and, wait, I think I talked about this. I think I talked about this in the previous episode, because I vaguely remember talking about the Krasu. Basically, though, I managed to drag my way through the entire... Oh, come on, really? Basically, I managed to drag myself through the entire Rift Pass in like 10 days, and I don't know why I really did it, because if I'm being totally honest, there weren't any cosmetics for characters I even played in it. Okay, I say that if I was on the like paid side of it, if I'd paid for it, yeah, there would have been, because there's a Legion skin, a Michaela skin, and a Knight skin in there. But I don't really play Unknown, I don't really play Sable. Like, Unknown is probably, like, my 7th most played killer. Like, I play Legion, I played Knight, I played Ghostface, I played Freddy, I played Wraith. They're probably my top 5. I would say Trickster is up there as well, but I do not feel confident enough in my ability to play Trickster to play him consistently. Like, he's one of those characters where I'll play a game as Trickster and get a 4K and feel amazing about it, and then it's like, oh no, I can't play this character at all. And then I just don't play him again for a while, because, yeah, Trickster is hard to play. I think Trickster gets a bad rap in terms of, like, how difficult he is to actually play and play against. Because, you know what? Like, I feel like a lot of people just go, yeah, he's annoying to play against, I don't want to play against him, so they just quit immediately. But, like, no, I have more difficulty playing Trickster than playing Huntress or Deathslinger. And I'm bad with Huntress and Deathslinger. Like, I wish I was good with Slinger, but I don't have the I don't have the aim anymore. Anyway, yeah, and then the new one started, and it's like, cool, Trickster skin, he has 5 eyes. I'm still missing every knife through. Honestly, I just find that kind of funny. I think part of why I kind of dragged myself back in to finish all the Rift Pass stuff. Let's go. You know, let's go all in on agility for that level. I think part of it was because the skins in it, the ones for Unknown and Sable, I'm pretty sure, like, I'm relatively certain that they were the ones that won the, like, fan designer cosmetic contest last year. So, yeah, having those is kind of nice, because, like, yeah, they were designed by, you know, other people that play the game, and I think that's kind of cool. I also had a weird day the other day. Mostly because I saw 2 Houndmasters, 2 Hags, and 2 Twins in one play session. Like, that is unprecedented for me. Like it says so much... Actually, hold on. I did it again. Okay, you know what? I'll run back to there, and then I'll save state again while I finish off this fort. So, Houndmaster came out last December. Houndmaster came out last December, just before Christmas. And for those of you who don't play DBD, I'm sorry that I'm rambling about this again, because I do ramble about this game an awful lot. I'm very aware of this, don't worry about it. So, Houndmaster came out last December, and the first few times you play against a killer as a survivor, it will tell you, like, playing against this character, and give you a couple of little tips as, like, hey, here's a general little kind of introduction of, like, hey, here's a couple of little quick tips and tricks on playing against this character. And I'm going to finish this fort in just a moment. And, I think I go on. Oh, okay. And basically, I had not seen... like, I had played... You know, I've played the game a lot. I have... Like, I say a lot. DBD is one of those weird cases of a game where it's like, yeah, I've played the game for over 1,000 hours, and that's apparently still a low number for a lot of people. Anyway, so... Houndmaster came out last December. I played against 3 within the last week, and was still getting the tooltips. That's how little I have seen this character. Okay, I'm nearly there. I'm gonna save state one more time. I'm nearly there, though. You know, now that I think about it, it probably would have been a lot... Now that I think about it, it would have been a lot easier if I just, like, kind of mapped this out in advance. Anyway, gonna reload the save state. Okay, so, we've made it to the end. We've made it to the end of this awful puzzle. And now we get treasure, a Holy Light card, a Mediorama card, and an Orichalc. An Orichalc? Orichalc? The Seal of Orichalcos. And now that I've done that, we can finally head back and learn, hey, actually, That puzzle was completely optional. You don't need to do that puzzle. Like, you do that just for those items and those cards. Okay, so let's see if we can successfully negotiate with Takshasa, and then we can fall on through to where we need to be and fight the boss, and then we can finish this dungeon. And then, when I'm done with that, I'm gonna go make lunch. What am I gonna make for lunch? I have no idea. Anyway, I guess, random life update. I finally finished getting my bedroom done. You know, what started as me being told, hey, it'll take like a couple of days, but we'll patch up the hole in the wall. That turned into like a near 3-month thing, but it's finally done. I then learned, hey, yeah, the TV stand is too short. Like, it's not wide enough to fit the TV on. So modern problems require modern solutions, so I kind of just grabbed another thing that was like roughly the same height and kind of like, until I find a better solution, just kind of like Frankensteined it to that. So yeah, that's where I'm at. You know what, I'll probably get into one more fight before I get there anyway, but I'll probably try to get Ulala to have her level up first, just before I go to the boss fight. Okay. Wow, another Takshasa. A whole bunch of these guys. I mean, I guess they are appearing as a fish, so I guess that means they take up a lot less space. I don't know what I'm talking about. This is probably very evident, but yeah, I have no idea what I'm talking about. Okay, so Lala levels up. She has now hit level 49. Like, honestly, I think this is the most helpful she has ever been in one of my playthroughs of this game. And now this is a dead end, and we just fall through to where the Room of Seal is. And that is directly over there. So basically, we did all of this to go in one big circle. Now then, am I good for what I need here? I'm gonna put Asyan Kundali Vidyaraja just for the start of this fight. And you know what? I'll put Baofu on Susanoo. Do I have anything else that resists guns? I know what I'm fighting here. No, but Sika is weak to guns, so keep an eye on that. Anyway, off we go into the Room of Seal. Kandori? You're a little late. We just finished breaking the seal. This is a seal that controls a dragon. There are 11 more of these throughout the world, and they've all been released. Dragons. A huge energy flowing underground. Now, by releasing the Kagare with the dragon, this world will be obliterated. Right now, Gozen and Tatsuzo-sama are headed towards Torifune. You've lost. I'd like to tell you to chase them, but I'm just a peon. I can't just let you return. Please, honor me by being my opponents.
Kandori, お前は昔の戦いで己の弱さを認めたはずだ。
Kandori, you acknowledged your weakness before.
表現回しの真似事などやめろ。そんな落ちぶれた姿は見たくない。
Your act makes me sick. I don't want to see you lower yourself.
またも君に同情されようと。光には光、影には影の役割が。そういうことだ。
To be pitied by you again. Light has its role, shadows have their role. That's just how it is.
そうか。ならば二度地に這わすまでだ。少年、女は任せる。
I see. Well then, I'll bring you to your knees again. Young lad, I leave the woman to you. So, Tatsuya has a 1v1. We fight 4 robots and Kandori. Fortunately for me, because I have everyone's agility being pretty good right now, we should be okay. So here's the plan. I want to get rid of these robots as fast as I can, because I don't like having to deal with all the robots. You know what, let's hit him with Icy Fury as well, and Maya... we're probably going to take a fair chunk of damage, so I'll just predict that in advance and have Maya heal people. Yeah, you know what, that was a decent chunk of damage. But is it enough damage to need to heal? Probably not, so I'm actually going to cancel out of that. Thunder Blast did a good chunk though. Big fan of that, and I can just go for Megidula. Now, I can go for Rockfall. Actually, hold on. I can have you go to Anko instead and do Hurricane. Because that should do high wind damage and not just medium earth damage. And now you can cast Maragidine and hit all of them as well, and we should get some nice damage out here. Pretty much. Okay, Nanjo can no longer use his personas for a little bit. That's an inconvenience to me. Okay, okay, this is bad, actually. I'm not a fan of this. Okay, so I'll go for Zeodyne on one of the X2s. Then we go for Megidula again. Aya can heal everyone with Mediarama. Nanjo is kind of stuck just doing regular attacks for a few turns, and Baofu can cast Zeodyne. But I need to be careful, because otherwise he will just naturally target Kandori, and I don't want him to do that. You know, now that I actually think about it and look at it, maybe I get more damage out if I do it that way. But if I just, like, I guess it's a question of, do I do a, like, area of effect and hit multiple targets multiple times? Like, do I do an area of effect to hit multiple targets at once? Or do I just kind of focus in on one and just try to take that out? I guess ultimately they both have their values. Okay, Lala is now with whatchamacallit. She is now sealed. So I'll have her switch over to something just more defensive and have her punch Kandori in the face, I suppose. Now we can go for Thunder Blast with these two, and then I can also have my wait, Thunder Blast goes off Dexterity, so I could. Oh. Well, never mind. I just feel a little bit stupid now, but hey, we should be okay. Worst case scenario, I just have to heal someone. Okay, no one's getting wiped out just yet, but all of these robots are pretty low, and that's the comfort zone. That's where we need to be. Well, it's where we want to be. And Maya can still just heal, so we should be okay. Obviously, once, as you can probably tell, Kandori himself hasn't been doing anything yet. So obviously, once the robots fall, that's when he comes into play. So Kandori himself isn't going to do anything really until the until the robots are gone. He isn't going to do much. Okay, now that we've taken him out, well, sorry, now that we've taken them out, he will start properly fighting, pretty much. So here's the plan. Tarukaja, power up Katsuya, so he just does even more damage. Then we Tarukaja onto Nanjo as well, and Ulala casts Rakukaja onto Katsuya as well. Pretty much, I can just start buffing people up. Oh, that's a lot of damage. I did not like that. Oh yeah, right, he does, he basically doesn't do physical attacks. Okay, that was a waste, actually. Do I have anything that nulls Dark? Anko nulls Dark. So that's basically Ulala now just completely safe for most of the rest of this fight, I think. However, I do still need to kind of keep people going, keep getting some damage out. You know what, might as well do regular attacks. I might be wrong, but I'm fairly sure that Kandori resists everything. But I'm pretty sure he actually does just resist every single attack type. So what I should do is have Katsuya just do a normal attack, and then Blazing Burst with those two, and then do I have anything with just Maya and just Maya and Nanjo? I don't appear to. So that's in for me. So if I have Maya switch to do I have Maya switch to Genbu? What are my options suddenly become? I mean, I can Towering Inferno, can't I? So I could Towering Inferno, and then Nanjo can just hit him as well, and yeah, sure, let's do it this way. This seems like it would work. Oh, yeah, right. Wheel of Time. Wheel of Time is an interesting and annoying move. Wheel of Time basically will just go, hey, this does more damage every time I cast it. I think. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Anyway, Maya, it is time for you to start healing people again, please, because, oh man, that did a lot of damage. And yeah, sure, let's go Blade of Fury, I guess. Oh, apparently I've learned how to use Swift Strike. Okay, maybe I put 2 people on healing duty. I do have 2 things with Mediarama. Biofu, you ain't doing a whole lot of damage right now, so you can also be on healing duty just for now. Until I get everyone kind of back to full, I would quite like to have basically the people on healing duty. And Ulala, you can keep just punching away at him, I suppose. Eventually, he will get wiped out, so yeah, this is basically just going to be how the rest of this fight goes, I think. I do want to see the animation for Wheel of Time, though. But yeah, if I just double cast Mediarama, I don't think he can really do a whole lot to stop me. Okay, let's go for Meltdown on him. Let's hit him with the Meltdown. I'll keep my eye on that and just do a regular attack, I guess. Oh, Nanjo's out of SP. That's not great. Oh, he just has a gun. That's his regular attack. He just shoots at you. Okay. So, Towering Inferno. Sorry, that's Meltdown. How much is this going to hit him for? 180? Okay, that's not really worth it. That's not really worth it because, well, quite simply, my regular attacks with Katsuya do like 150. Okay, 70. 5-hit combo did 29 damage. Okay. Katsuya, very much resilient to bullets, apparently. Meanwhile, his bullets are very strong. Maya's, very much not very strong. Okay, so who has Tarukaja? Who did I give Tarukaja to? I would love to be able to get some damage buffs out here, because I would quite like people to be able to hit a bit harder. I think I already have Katsuya be more powerful, but you know what? What's the harm with making them do even more? Because, honestly, if we're being real here, he's the star of the show right now, and that's bad, is what I would be saying if I didn't have Baal, who could just cast Rakam to pick Katsuya up. Then Maya can cast Mediarama. I could have even done that the other way around if I'd felt like it. And then we can go for Zeodyne. Oh, he's in the red, so he's below half health, which is a lot less impressive than it sounds. I know that he'll die eventually, and that is, unfortunately, the best I can really give on that. He'll die eventually. And Biofu is now out of SP. Switch to Seeker, because that nulls that. Do a regular attack. Katsuya, continue just hitting, I suppose. Nanjo, also just keep hitting him. I think the solution is, what if we just kept hitting him? And eventually he'll go down. Oh. Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot of damage, actually. Okay, Maya can do that. No one else really has the SP for it. Okay, Nanjo, you can use a Chewing Soul on yourself to get SP back, so you can give... Oh, well, he's dead, so never mind, we won. Well, that was a bit anticlimactic at the end, but hey, we won, and there goes Kandori. So let's go Vitality, Dexterity... Sure, let's go 2 points on Dexterity. And Katsuya gets even stronger, Baofu's Vitality goes up, along with his other stats. Anjo levels up, and that's us done. Magnificent. But it's not easy for one... but it is not easy for one embraced by the shadows to escape from its grasp. Can you break the chains of fate? That's why I came. I'll never let that sadness happen again. Hurry. Leave before it's too late. This place won't last much longer. Come with us. Don't humiliate me with your sympathy. You want to hear the words from the boy? I regret leading you to this end. No, I was happy just to be with you. I swear, this is so not cool. Where's Suo and that kid? What are you doing? The water's rising. Hurry, come with us. Ugh. Wait, Tatsuya. What exactly are you hiding? Can't you tell us by now? Please, don't get involved with me. Hey, do you know that your brother's saving money from his paycheck for you? Hey, how do you know that? He had Nanjo research you. He really hates to lose. Maya went through a lot just to see you. She was even marked for death by a joker because of that idiot there. Haven't you done enough all by yourself? I'm not your little brother. What the hell do you mean? You are my brother, no matter what! Easy there, Suo. If I talk, will you back off? Depends on what you say. Right, Maya? Come with me to the Elia Shrine. Okay, so with that, that's that done. Okay, so this guy was the one who wanted to see the red cape, so it is. It's the cape of the rumored apparition. Can you give it to me? Really? Thanks so much. Please take this. So we now have the Aishu Masamune. You know, now that I think about it, I've never actually seen what you get if you give, if you get the blue cape. Increases aim greatly, and it's a way better sword. Yeah, we'll take that, thank you very much. So basically, I've never actually seen what you get from Eriko's one, because I've never played this game with Eriko's side. I should do that at some point. Also, buddy, here's your map of Vanicha and Maru. So, what do we get? This is a very unique map. Please, trade it for my card. Okay, so we got a select skill card set. Sure, I'll take a request. A shrine? Not interested. Don't need a map of there. Fair enough. I mean, I'm pretty sure after that we go directly to Mount Iwato. I'm pretty sure, at least. I think he gave me a whole bunch of cards, because I don't remember having this many Empress cards or Priestess cards or anything. Yeah, I think he gave me a select group of those cards, of like, Arcana cards. Unless he also gave... And 2 Archidine and... Oh, he also gave me like 2 of each of these? That's kinda sick! Okay, thanks, buddy. I actually really appreciate it. That is very nice. Okay, so I am going to quickly run on back to Aoba, and go back to Aoba, go back to Kismet Publishing, see if I won anything there, end the sweepstakes. Well, see if I entered the sweepstakes. I hope I did. Did I? Did I not? I did indeed enter. Did I win anything? Letter from Fantasy World? I won police gloves. Okay. What do they do? Police glove. Increase the chance of gaining items after battle. That's not bad, actually. Oh, I should have given Anjo the leader's manual. I should have done that ages ago. Okay, if there's any items that I need from, like, knocking enemies out, that actually could come in super handy. I don't think I need it right now, but hey, it's good to keep a hold of it. Okay. Let's go to Etheria. I'll go to Etheria just to heal up Ulala, because this will cost like 3,000, and hey, I have a lot of money now! I mean, I'm past 1 million, and Persona, that's not actually all that much. I say that because in Persona 3, 4, and 5, I maxed out the money. Like, I hit 9,999,999. Okay, so I'm gonna save and end off today's episode here. Next time, we're gonna go to the Elia Shrine and see just what Tatsuya has to say. But that will be a story for Wednesday's episode. So I'm going to end off today's episode here. As always, feel free to leave a comment or click any of the buttons down below if you feel so inclined. And I will see you all on Wednesday, where we head to the Elia Shrine and just learn a bit more about what's going on with Tatsuya. Okay, thanks for watching. Later.